Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Look at this. Look at this insanity. Oh God. Don't hit it! Oh God. Well, there's a strawberry split. Is it H for hazard, do you think? No, it's H for horn. Just a little bit back. Is that enough to get us around the corner? Oh, it is! It is! We're off! We're away! Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. If you notice on the screen, and this is before I change the music, we've got that to avoid compatibility problems. We've changed the world of unfinished deliveries. Basically, probably sent me back to my original, I think Italian garage. I think that's where it'll send me. But let's have a look. There's also an envelope as well, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. So first up, we'll set the radio, and then we'll find out whether or not it has thrown me back to the actual thing that I think it sent me back to. Yes, it has. So we basically last week we finished the islands. So we finished all of this here, and we were going to have to take a trip back into Italy anyway to try and continue on. So in a strange sort of way, it's done me a favour because now I can start and go to these places here. I can try to get to Teriana and wherever these places are around here, and basically I've got 6 left to do, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a great order it would be. Wouldn't it be great if I can get that one and score off 2 and then do these ones next time round and then score off these ones to finish? This would actually be very good. And I think there's a little island skip here. Very close indeed, but there's a little island skip, and by the way, there looks like there's going to be a sightseeing point there. That's going to be cool. Right, yes, so let's go have a little look. We've got our truck and we've got our trailer, so we've still got our trailer attached, I think. Let's see if I've still got my trailer. Let's have a look. Where do we do trailer upgrades? Trailer management. Current user, none. It's not on me, so I need to attach that to me. So I need to do that. I need to use... Do you want to take the flatbed? Yes, I do. And it's been attached to me. That's fine. I was worried for a minute there. So it wasn't actually attached. I'd lost my trailer. In fact, I could tell by the picture that I'd lost my trailer. So I've got my trailer back, which was really good. By the way, can you make some suggestions for the next trailer I should purchase? Because obviously I'm going to have to try a different type of trailer out next. So I'm not sure what we've got in the options, but I think if I go to trailer purchase, I've got them all available to me. Let's have a little look. I think I've unlocked them all. Yeah, I think I have. I think we've got them all. I can't drive these double B ones until I'm in a country that allows the transportation of these larger refrigerated ones. So if you want to give me a recommendation, also note I've got the Kron or Kron ones. I like to think it's Kron, like some kind of Norse god. We've got these as well, so we got those available as well. So if you want to make us, that looks pretty cool actually, that post slide one, look at that. And then we've got a low loader here. That's probably going to carry heavy machinery. That's what it does actually say. Logs, beams and tubes, liquids and foods, general goods, and that one says heavy machinery. Anyway, give me a suggestion if you think I should try another trailer. I'm happy to do so. So that's the plan. Anyway, 4.5 million euros. I'll throw in 4.3 million euros. It's very nice. Let's see what the envelope says. Special transports. This is the one that I say is always underused. More companies would like to hire professional services. There are more ones available. A new one is this one, Bratislava. Can now do heavy goods. See, this is where I'm saying it upgrades. This is where this is sadly underused, this email element of the game. It's just sort of like occasionally when you get other stuff. So for instance, when you start the game, you can get all the Grimsby. You can get a showroom for the Iveco, because that's what my brand of truck I chose as my favourite. But you can choose anything you like, obviously. And then, how basically a few things here. Bring your own equipment for Euro Truck Goodies, offering competitive rates up to €6,700. It's got ages ago that, and bank can help you grow, and then real estate agents and all this kind of stuff. So it's good. It's good. So anyway, we're stuck, but we're not stuck. We're back to where we were. So let's go have a look at the cargo market and see if we can find something here that takes us down to one of these ones we want. So let's have a little look. Not good so far. These are all going kind of not far away, but not brilliantly far away. Florence. Desperate to send me to Florence. What else have we got? That's Austria. Kind of takes us down the road, but not quite where we want to be. Where's this one take us? That takes us a very long way. 11-hour trip. It's urgent delivery as well, so we'd be sort of pushing that one, if that makes sense. Half tempted by that one, and I'll tell you why I'm half tempted by that one. Because what it does is it kind of, I know it means taking a boat trip back again, but I'm half tempted by that one because we can swing in here and maybe swing in there. Is it an urgent delivery? It's an important delivery. It's a high value delivery. It's 32,000. I think we can definitely sneak off at least this one. I don't think we can get away with just going past. I don't think we can really go. Oh, why not? Let's see if we can do that. So it's 500 kilometers. 500 kilometers by ferry. It's about a 22-hour trip, so we get a sleep in between. Yeah, let's go with that one. The pressure tanks from where we are. So to Calgary. Calgary? Yeah, Calgary. I think it is. I was going to say Hail Caesar, because that man put it in the comments last week, and Et tu, Hatman. Yeah, so apparently Italian, the Latin for and you. So there we go. Right, let's get started. It's 4:15 a.m. and we've been reseated where we are, so that's a shame. And all the lights are off, which is really rubbish. And I've got my trailer attached. We need to come wide.
Voltare a destra.
Come right wide. They're making those gates open look quite funny. Right, round I go. I'll go do this. So I'm still a beginner with trailers. I've got, obviously, it's my first sort of major trailer runs. I've got, this will be the third or fourth, I think, I've made thus far with the trailers. I kind of like the trailers. I've kind of got, kind of like the what we do with them and the time involved in actually sort of getting these things to work. I'm going to push on out. Wow, he did actually zoom past the front of me. Let's go. And we'll go to this place that we need to go to. Right here. Not this turning, but the next turning. Middle of the night. Darkness on the truck. Here we go. Alright, okay.
Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra.
And there's our turning here. Oh, it's just this really tight turning where I rammed into the side of it a couple of times. Well, it's not tight. It's just I was too close to it. Oh, God, I'm dead. Again. Do you know what? I was looking in the mirror. I knew I was going to hit it. I don't know what's wrong with me today with this thing. No, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to reverse. Yeah, I'm going to have to reverse. Did that last time round when I came out of here as well. I wouldn't mind so much, but it's kind of, it's almost become my trademark to hit that fence. So that fence would actually, in real life, be destroyed at this point. It'd be all bent and buckled, I would think. So would my truck, to be fair. I would be bent and buckled as well. Alright, so there's the turning here.
Voltare a destra.
Let's whiz around in here. And then what we'll do is we'll have a look at the map once we've booked this in.
Eccoci arrivati.
It's a
Sani
job.
e salvi.
Thankfully, the sleep is we don't need a sleep either. We had a rest before we did it. Let's just check that's in there. There we go. Press enter. So the beauty of this particular part is that I don't have to kind of load a load. I just need to pick up the load. So I have to reverse my trailer in to pick this load up wherever I need to reverse it in. Right at the end there. That's fine. I can live with that. So I have to go take this round, and then I have to reverse it into the spot that is here. I keep missing a trick, you know. I should drive round these buildings and come at a different angle, so I'm not where I'm looking the wrong direction. Does that make sense? I know that made no sense at all. I'm missing a trick. Let's stop missing a trick. Let's let me do what I was going to do there. Reverse this backwards here. Dangerously. Just go straight back. Speeding back, speeding back. Oh, I crashed the vehicle. What did I hit? Oh, was it the mirror? Oh, blooming heck. I crashed my vehicle there. Alright, okay, let's reverse this thing round and do what I was going to do there originally, which was I'm going to go round the building. I'm going to go round the building here and then come out the other side, and it should help me angle this better to get into the spot, I hope. Because I'm not looking over my the passenger side to get myself adjusted, which makes a lot of sense to me. I always forget to do things like this, you know, to come in a different direction because it makes more sense. I always forget, and then I realise when I'm doing the reversing that I should have flown round a different direction to do that. So this way I can see which direction I'm coming in. So there's the one I need to be in. And if I bring this a little further forward, like that, I can look over my shoulder and hopefully reverse this thing in without clobbering in anything. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, to do that? Here we go. Oh, look how close I am to that thing over at the back there. And we come back round with the wheel. Can I come round fast enough? Not really. Let's just pull us forward, and let's just do that. Over the curb a little bit. I started so well, and then I just drift. I start so well, and then I just drift. Right, now I'm not seeing the direction I want to be. Just watching the corners here. I'm too not where I want to be completely. That has to be right now. There, looks straight to me. Let's plonk this in. Keep the truck straight. I should go in absolutely straight. Don't hit the rail. There's a rail just at the back wheel. There we go. We're in. We're in. Push the horn there. Gonna load my cargo now. There we go. Oh, cup of coffee. Right, okay. So do need M for map, and we basically want to take a little detour. The detour in here really is going to be annoying, though. I might save it because I'm going to have to come back this way anyway. So let's do at least one. So let's do this one here. I can't think of any other way to do that, really, than do that. It's a little detour on the whole thing, so we'll give it a try. We've got plenty of time. Let's do that little detour, score ourselves another city off, and then we'll be able to we'll do that. So it's the morning's arrived basically while we've been doing that. The sun is rising in the sky. All right, take this nice and wide. We'll plonk this out of here. So how's your week been? Have you had a good week? Have you been busy? Did anything good? Uh-oh. Look at all this traffic out here. That's not good. Oh, I was going to go through the car park for a minute there. I was going to turn in there. Yeah, I hope you've had a good week. I hope you had a good time. I hope it's not been too busy.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
And round we go. I'm going to take it close to that car this time round. Because everything seems to turn this blooming way. Hey, I'm going to have to come out. Right, what was the hazard lights? Was it F or R? F. Yeah, there we go, F. Right, I've got the hazard lights on. Right, hazard lights are well and truly on. I am coming out right out wide to avoid hitting that. That's far too wide. Hazard lights on, hazard lights on. Right, hazard lights off. I don't know whether it had a massive impact, but I definitely felt safer coming out when I've got the hazard lights on. That's for damn sure. There's all these trucks here. This was zooming through. Nope, wait for me. The morning has arisen. Morning has arisen? What's that mean? Sun is rising. We'll go with the sun is rising. Et tu, Brute. Yeah. And you, Brutus. Actually, to be fair, there's a few versions of variations. It depends on context. I guess that's the same with any other language, isn't there? It depends on context. Even Latin had its context or contextual meanings. First appeared in the I believe appeared in a William Shakespeare play. I think, maybe wrong. That you saw that et tu, Brute. I'm sure I read that somewhere, but I'll be probably talking to complete nonsense. And we're away. We'll turn that way. So some subtle changes in my setup of the game, just so you know, just because it's always interesting to sort of let people know. Subtle changes in my game, one of which is that I've got advanced coupling on. It doesn't really apply when you've got a trailer attached. Kind of missed that little bit element of the game. Gonna have to do with gonna mix it up, I think, is the answer to that. So advanced coupling was suggested to me by Mark Middleton in the comments below. Mark suggested that I try that. It added a little bit more entertainment to it. Basically, I'd have to hit the fifth wheel, which is the coupling in the middle of the truck, or the back of the tractor unit, to the middle of the trailer or the pin within that, and make sure the two hit correctly instead of just sort of being in a general area of it, which is what actually happens with. I nearly ran into a car there, which happens with the actual. Oh God. Wake up, which actually happens with the standard and defaults configuration for the game. I've also reduced the number of events that happen on the road. It's set at about 50% normally. Mine's down at about 40. You can go lower, but I do think the 40s kind of gives a little bit of entertainment as well as not doing things. Not sort of having things appear, if that makes sense. I don't. It's quite nice, I think, because you don't really see a lot happening on the road most of the time. But when you do, it's kind of there's drama involved, and of course we're driving on a computer game at the end of the day. So let's have a bit of drama. So about 40% for that. It was a bit annoying initially because every sort of just-in-time job that I would do, I would end up having to be sort of work out whether or not I was going to be able to make it sort of within time because there was always some kind of breakdown or a helicopter on the road, and I really mean that. If you've not watched this before, sometimes they bring helicopters to accidents, so you get that kind of view of the sort of the game where there's sort of that kind of sort of deadly thing happening. So that was a suggestion from Hatman. Bobster suggested a number of things, including traffic density change, which is effectively a change in the configuration rather than a mod that you might download from Steam or wherever you bought your game from. And of course the no central mirror, so I have to look over here if I want to look at the mirrors, and I'm getting better at it. I'm definitely getting better at moving my head around in the truck and looking at where I want to look at. You do tend to sit looking this way most of the time, though, which is kind of obvious. But so we've got that. Those are lovely things that the game that we've done in the game, and there's some lovely people suggesting that. I did reduce my the amount of sort of steer on the truck as well on my controller. It's still a bit chunky sometimes, so I can kind of swerve a little easily. But it works better than it was. I should really change that sometimes, to be honest with you. But anyway, so engine temperature down there, 84 degrees. That's nice and warm. It's quite a warm engine, that one. It's good for the engine, though. Keeping the oil warm is good. Okay. We're making a nice journey through the countryside. There's a big update recently. I have no idea what it was. I was going to mention it in the comments, but or mention it in my sort of chatting about it, but I don't know what it is. I think it's 1.44. I think it's the add-on that's occurred recently. Not sure what that's added to the game, but it's there. So we've got a few major add-ons, or a major add-on going on at this point in time. Okay, I don't need any diesel. So rundown of where we are and what we're doing. So if you look at the bottom right corner, we've got the old GPS. GPS tells me we're doing 78, 79, 80 kilometers an hour. Need to slow down a bit because of the computer. We've got the automatic 12, the gears, as you go across the top of there. Then you've got the damage to the truck, and I guess that includes trailer, does it? Don't know. Damage to the truck, then we've got the diesel we've got in the vehicle. We've got about half a tank, which is probably enough for what we're doing here. We've then got the... I'm going to come out here because you're driving me mad with your lack of speed. Oh, it's a caravan slowing you down. Then we've got a bed that slowly goes blue and those goes red, and then we've got a envelope, which basically is the one that was sadly underused and only recently sort of changes when you get DLC updates and things like that. As I say, I always feel it's a shame because it would be lovely to go, oh, there's a special mission within 2 hours of where you are that you might like to do. It's like carrying giraffes or something like that. Can you imagine carrying giraffes? A transportation of giraffes, that could be quite cool. I quite like the idea of that. So anyway, but yeah, so it's sadly underused. And then we've got the time, which is 6:58 a.m. Then we've got below that a little red flag with a white pole, and that little red flag tells us that we are, as it comes across, we are we're going to get in at Sunday 4:52 a.m. We're 1,000 kilometres from our destination. Remember, 570 of that by water, I believe, or is it the other way around? And then we've got 21 hours and 45 minutes to get there. So that's how long we've got to take our tanks there, which we've got on the back. And that's us just flying through the countryside otherwise. Relatively sort of straightforward journey. Nothing taxing about it. I have to admit, I'm a bit tired at the moment, to be honest with you. I didn't go to bed particularly early last night, and I didn't sleep particularly well either. And I'm sure I've mentioned before on the on my sort of episodes that I sort of control my calories and count count the kind of things that go into my body so that I know what's going on. I'm not one of these sort of raving sort of talking about sort of calorie count and all that. I don't rave about it that kind of way. I just do it for my own good. I always feel it's for your own good. That's the thing. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, well, that's up to you, isn't it? Realistically, it's not my body to tell you what you're doing with it. So I'm quite keen on sort of keeping my calories to a level. I do between sort of 2,100 to 2,400 calories a day. But yesterday, I kind of blew my budget for calories. I was already at sort of 800 or something similar, and decided to get a pizza, and I was quite hungry, so I got a medium pizza. And then when I counted up the calories from this pizza from a particular big name brand place, I discovered that it was about 2,000 calories, which means I blew my budget by nearly sort of 500 calories, which is a lot for me. And did I regret it? Oh yes, I did. I really did. I was very full. I enjoyed the pizza, I'll admit. I enjoyed the pizza, but I was very full, and I wasn't when I slept, I wasn't very happy sleeping with that kind of thing. I mean, a couple of things that I did because of just getting older and whatever else is. These things happen as you get older. One of the things I did, that's a lovely photo, is that as I've got older, I've got things like, my stomach isn't as good as it used to be, so I do sometimes get discomfort from it. If I overeat and things like that as well, if I eat after a certain time of night as well, I'm a bit like a gremlin. If you eat before this particular time of the night, it does tend to be problematic for me. So I avoid kind of eating later anyway, even when I was sort of eating what I felt like. But the other thing is, my doctor said that I needed to lose some weight because my sleeping was a bit of a problem, and I was struggling to sleep, and I still do. I still need to look into that, but I don't struggle as much as I did because I lost some weight and it was worth it. So I went through the process of losing weight and just reduced calories, and then I went through the process of effectively, sort of managing those calories, which is what I do now all the time. So you can't really get away with, once you start something like this. There's lots of people think that you do a diet and then they just go back to the way they ate previously, and you can't. Once you've got to a level of weight you're happy with, you have to maintain it, and the only way to maintain that is the same with the truck. You fuel in, fuel out kind of thing. You burn the fuel you've got, and then you have to get refueled. And that's the same with your body at the end of the day. The difference is your body is it can store an awful lot more of it, unfortunately, as fat. But it's fine. It's one of these things. The older you get, it kind of happens, doesn't it? One day. So it's kind of a good shot, isn't it? The truck coming up beside me. It's a nice shot, that. Ah! Shit. Oops. That was me. I should never. Oh no, it's hit and run. Oh god, can I get out of this? Oops. I've just caused a massive highway pileup. Oops. Sorry. That's because I was looking at doing the outside view again. Oh, he's moving again. We're okay. It's all okay. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Step away from the vehicle. I can't quite believe I did that. Anyway, there we go. So that'll teach me to go on and on about diets and whatever else is. And I wasn't going on and on about it. It was just stating what I need to do. But as I say, kind of overate last night, so I didn't sleep as well as I would normally do because I was kind of digesting it all night long. Not that I got stomach issues, because it was kind of, I ate at a certain time before sort of 8 o'clock and whatever else it was. It was just a lot for my body to process. So I think I slept badly because I was processing food. Nasty thing, really, at the end of the day. Anyway. Useless advice, realistically. Well, no, I wouldn't say it was useless advice. It's advice. It's what happens. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just crashed in that truck. Do you know the thing is, I tried to turn the other way, but because I was looking at myself from the front, I turned the wrong way. That's what happened there. And then obviously we had a huge accident and crashed and exploded, and there was flames everywhere, and everybody was screaming as I brought the entire motorway to a standstill with my idiocy. There we go. Lock the. I'm sliding across the road all over the place. You know why? Because I want to drink my coffee. Wake up a little bit. That's what I want to do. Wake up a little bit. Right. Working over the way. That's altitude of that. 600 meters. Quite high, actually. There's a truck. Please don't pull out on me. Please don't pull out on me. There's that other truck behind me. He's kind of dodging me now. He's just there in my left-hand mirror, if you look. He's kind of dodging me. Telepass. Here we go. So we've got a telepass. This allows us to pass through these quickly. Yeah, we're alright. We're going through the one with the telepass here. And we're down. Oh, God, that looked like it was going to stay up. Didn't. Right, let's see what happens here. This truck's coming across me. Stay there. God, I can't win for trucks here. We're okay. I did a bit of damage to the truck there. I didn't do it to the point where it malfunctioned, though. We still I haven't done that for a while. That was bad, wasn't it, when it malfunctioned? Really bad. Right, pulled over here. So we've got a little detour that should be coming up now, probably. I suspect that's what this is. This is our detour. Maybe. Or maybe not. Lots of lanes. Lots of empty road. Very empty, actually. I haven't noticed the same level of traffic density recently. I wonder if they've changed that back again. Or maybe it's the time. It's only 9:40 in the morning. That just seems very empty, doesn't it? Is that just me, or do everybody think that's empty? Yeah, I think I need to be on this road here. I think that's what she's telling me. He whipped past there. 40 kilometers an hour. Down to 40. As we head through the countryside. I tell you what, though, what a nice way to finish a journey, though, because once we get over there and to you know, we'll have had the trip on the boat. We'll have delivered, hopefully delivered our order. Hopefully it'll be the same sort of time of the day, so we'll be able to enjoy a little bit of sun and a relax on a lovely island. Very nice. As we tick another place off on the way. It's coming past me. Oh, what's this yellow car? Looking in the left-hand mirror now. So it's a little mini. It's a mini. Except it's not called a mini. It'd be called a teeny, maybe, or something like that. I know that the Dacia Duster is called a monster, which I think is quite funny, really. I wonder what I would call my cars if I was a car maker. No, nobody in the comments write crash and burn, because that's probably it's probably correct, to be honest with you. But no, I was gonna I don't know. Would you go with Greek god names or something similar? Or Roman ones. I'm trying to think of the Roman gods actually now. Is it Athena and things like that? Or is that Greek? That's Greek, isn't it? It's the Roman ones. The gods, yes. Name them after gods. Maybe not, because I can't think of any gods' names. Probably not a good idea to do that. We just number them, give them numeric values. A very German approach to things. Nice numeric values. Here you go. It's an M234 or something similar. Maybe. Oh god, I'm too fast. Oh, that was close. That was close, peoples. I was about to run into that. Left and right. There's a cool box. Breakfast. Not sure I'd want breakfast out of a cool box. I think it'd be frozen, wouldn't it? Or at least to low temperature. I can't think of it. You know, the thing is, I'm a bit obsessed by eggs. I like eggs for my breakfast. That's what I like for the morning. Eggs and ham. A nice combination. So nice wafer thin ham that you get from the supermarket, chucked in a pan with a teeny bit of fat or butter of some sort, a little bit, teeny bit, and then some couple of eggs, and it's enough to, holds me going because it's lots of protein and holds me going for until lunchtime. It's really good. And of course, I quite like the salty taste of that. It's quite nice. You got favourite breakfast? You got favourite breakfast? If you were going to choose a breakfast, I wonder what the breakfast of truckers is. I know they do lots of greasy spoon things, but that can't be good for them. I suppose you could just have eggs, couldn't you, if you went to your greasy spoon? It depends how it's cooked. Okay, straight on it is. Going to Napoli, or by Napoli. No idea where I am between where this is and where the place is that I'm going to is. I feel like it's just off and back on again, but we'll see. There's a car underneath me. I wanted to move over, but I can't. I'll just stay here and let him undertake me. Which is not very clever. There we go, he's just undertaken me. And another one. I moved over for that one. He can overtake me. There was another black car underneath me there. Hopefully he's come out and decided to undertake me. I do love these Spartan models, by the way. These bottom end, these sort of the bottom end trucks. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to pick them up, and then obviously I've put in things like my mints on the dashboard there, and my little trucks, and an air freshener, and my things, and of course my blanket and my pillow, so that I can sleep nice and happily at night. But yes, to be fair, I am liking choosing these the basic models. It really is quite a nice way to kind of run the missions. You can get some fancy trucks, but you don't need a fancy truck. You can do it with a more basic truck, and enjoy the experience of that sort of a rough, tough version of it, rather than the fancy. I do like the fancy ones, don't get me wrong, but I've really been enjoying these stock models that come off the shelf. The stock truck. I want this one. It's just stock. That's all. Coffee. Stay there. No, he's still staying there. That's good. I think our turning's coming up now, so this is going to score off one of these towns. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Look, you can see my arrow on there. So let's hopefully score this off, and if we can do it early, I'll pull up, I'll readjust the map, and we'll get back onto the main highway as soon as possible, because we just want to check this one off, and then we're almost done. Have you all done that? Has everybody who's watching checked off all the places they've been to? Have they been everywhere? I noticed there's like a achievement for like trying to go across every road. I can imagine that's quite difficult to do, to be honest with you. In fact, not just quite difficult, very difficult indeed. Just effort and time, I guess. Kind of wondering as well, I've been playing this game now for, oh god, several, maybe 4 years? Possibly? 4 or 5 years on and off. And of course this game came out 10 years ago in 2012. Or almost 10 years ago. I don't know what the official date for its birthday is. But, wow. But It came out then. This is Mason. And it came out then, back then, and it's obviously you could have got it first time round and been playing it for the last 10 years in theory. Makes me wonder how long you guys have been playing for. You can stay there. I've been definitely playing for 5, maybe 6 years. All right. Car, you can stay there. Hasn't scored this place off yet. Right, okay, got to be careful for deadlock on this roundabout. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. God, I didn't see him. So did not see him there, by the way. I really didn't, honestly. Completely confused myself there when that happened. This is not checked off, has it yet? Unless it has, and I've missed it. No, we're not quite there. We're almost there. It's not quite checked off yet. Nobody this time round. I can see the name. Casino. Casino. It's like casino, but not casino. It's got like more S's in it. It's casino. Casino. Maybe. I don't know. We've not got there yet. This place is literally down this dead end, isn't it? Well, maybe not a dead end, but you know what I mean. If we're lucky, there'll be something down there of interest. There's houses and stuff and all kinds of things coming up. Look. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is the place here. Down this road. I did stop that time, because just in case. Oh, you came back around. He went all the way around. He came back. Sugar. Here we are. We're heading into the town now. This is going to score off at this point. There we go. We are 5 away now. Wow. Stay green. Thank you. Lamborghini. Wow. There's nothing actually here. It's just a town. With a little square that we're going to go round and then come back out again. If you look. That's it. That's it. You literally would have to come in here to come in here, if that makes sense. Watch Mr. Soft Scoop there. Yeah, you'd have to be coming here to come here because there's nothing to go to. So there's no places to stop off at, and there's no anything else. Oh, you can let me go. That's fine. Thank you. Good man. It's like some warehouses or something. It's a shame I can't go that way though, isn't it? I have to go back this kind of way around this little loopy bit here. You'd have to drive around inside that bit though to get the 100% sort of mapping of the whole place and go everywhere. I think that could be quite annoying. Sugar! Wow! That was close. I'm moving my head around in the game a lot there. Right. We're just making our way to the lights. Just going to push the door shut for a second. Hang on. Door is shut. Just coming back to the microphone. That was what I would call good timing. Alright. Here we go. Come on. A truck carrying trucks. Oh, lights are on stop. Oh, come on. Just got a traffic offence there. I didn't realise I wasn't far enough over to get to just allow it to justify the they're moving on, if that makes
Alla
sense.
rotatoria, prendere la prima uscita.
Right. Nobody on the roundabout at the moment. Let's go.
Uscire adesso.
Nobody just power on through. We're not far away now. We've got about 100 and I think it's 500 kilometers in whatever else. So we actually don't have much of a drive left on this. We've probably got only about 100 and something odd kilometers. The bed's nearly full, by the way. If you notice, the bread's almost blue down there in the bottom right hand corner. So we're getting close to our drive time, if that makes sense. It's not really drive time; it's actually fatigue. But it's one and the same thing in this game. You know, there are limits that drivers must adhere to. Obviously, you have got fatigue as well as, you know, limits to how long you should be driving for. So it's kind of a bit of both, if I'm honest. So there's a place to park and sleep for the night. So we're very close to that drive
Alla rotatoria,
limit, if
prendere
that
la
makes
prima
sense.
uscita.
Quite literally, though, that casino place or casino
Uscire
place,
adesso.
you would have to be going there to go there, if that makes sense. Let's go through here and use our auto pass. There we go. Pull over just slowly. Which one am I going on here? This one. This one that's going over to the top. The one that goes to Napoli. I can see that now. Yeah, you would literally have to be going there. That was one of those places where it's in the middle of nowhere. I think that was what happened with Spain, didn't it? With some of the ones in Spain, there was some places you just had to be going there to actually get the you know, the best out of it. So we've got that. There we go. I'm ploughing down the road. Right, everybody's just come home from school and things like that in my house at the moment. So or college and things. So there's lots of noise. Right, here we go. 16 hours, good, but it's a good long sleep realistically. I'll be quite late in the evening actually when we arrive. It'll be the AM, I think, when we get there. Right, here we're going to loop round now. At this point, we're going to send ourselves onto this direction to go to via this other way. That's interesting. We're right near. The road to Bari's there, because I've already got a garage there. There's actually an achievement I noticed as well for having a garage in every place as well. I think that's quite insane, really.
Uscire a destra.
Or buying every garage. I think, is it every major city or is it every garage? You could probably do every garage, you know. It's pulling now, the truck, by the way. Pulling when I'm going round. I can feel that something pulling on the edge of on the wheels as it goes around quite tightly there. Oh, it's there, rumbling away again. Lovely. What would we do without rumble pads and rumble things? Honestly, miss those things. You know, those are the kind of things. Do you remember when Sony decided that was it the PlayStation 4? And they thought, or PlayStation 3, one of the two, they decided that they didn't need rumble pads anymore. Oh my God, there was uproar, wasn't there? We all loved the rumble pads. They just added that additional, you know, extra sort of level of involvement in the game. You know, you were. There's some kind of hanger over there. Stop looking at things and just drive straight. Yeah, you know, added that level of sort of immersion that you probably didn't have previously, because, you know, you had that little bit of there was some interaction between you and the pad itself and the whole thing. You could feel the motion or the movement. You know, even now this thing's twitching occasionally in my hand as I go down the hill here, pull, and I'm wondering if it's the trailer itself that's actually pulling left and right slightly as they kind of slide across their tires. That's what they do, slide across the tires. I've been watching trailers and trucks recently, and well, I quite frequently do nowadays. I watch trailers and trucks, and I watch as they slide across the ground. You know, sort of the trailer themselves. It's kind of weird that whole experience of the thing. You know, just sort of sliding as it goes. Here we go. We're slowly getting there. He's yawning now. He's yawning. We cannot be far away now from our destination. I'm sure it was 500 kilometers for the whole thing, and yes, I added some more for the whole thing, but can't be far off. It's irritating. This guy's going slowly though. I'm going to pull out now. See if I can overtake him. I'm going past you. Going past you.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
Yeah, we're going over. Off at this junction.
Uscire
That was lucky. Kind of overtook him at the last second there on the junction. And we're still going this way towards Napoli. That large sort of volcano-esque building there, mountain there, volcano-esque type building. Buildings are volcanoes. Volcanoes are volcanoes. That's definitely a volcano, isn't it? Or an ex-volcano. Yeah, we're good to go. And onto the main road. Come on. Let me on. Telepass, slow down. Go straight in the one in front of us. Telepass basically means I don't have to stop to do the Euro truck things, and they're built into most trucks. It must be here somewhere, I'm not sure where, but basically I'm allowed to do the telepass thing. Kind of miss stopping and shouting at the border patrol though. I don't know why. I think that's quite funny. But right, okay, we're on red bed now. We're in the danger zone. It's the highway to the danger zone. It's the I see there's a new Top Gun movie coming out shortly as well in a couple of weeks' time. I'm quite looking forward to that, strangely. The general consensus, I think, from the reviewers is it's actually very good. It's worth the watch. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Alright. We're in. Nice sort of intro to Napoli. A building in disarray. We all have them. There's a few in my city as well. To be fair, the high street in my city is decimated. I'm sure everybody else's is at this point. Because they spend too much money charging money for people to come and actually go shopping. So nobody wants to bring their cars and all this kind of stuff anymore. And it's a ridiculous scenario, realistically. It is. It's a terrible scenario. You know, you basically drive away the people who might have gone. Because you don't want them driving cars, because it's a balance between, you know, sort of fuel and not fuel, sort of fumes and emissions in the city at the same time as having people come. I think I'd rather have still a bustling high street with free parking, because in the long run that brings your local council more money, in the words of the more sort of tax on those shops that are there. But of course they don't work it that way, and of course all your huge sort of things like you sort of storages for large sort of book places and you know, warehousing out in the middle of nowhere pays next to no rates and sells online now, because that's where a lot of people are shopping. So your shopping centres are slowly dying because they're more expensive. It's really weird. I mean, that's fair. The experience today, yes, I went out with my wife. She wanted to get some stuffing for her. She knits, and she knits toys, mainly for charity and things like that. And she has these toys that she knits. So she goes and gets stuffing, and we went to a stuffing, sort of a place called Hobbycraft, if you've ever heard of it. And she went to Hobbycraft and found the stuffing, and then she went, hang on a minute though, I have to pay more if I buy it here than I do if I go online. They actually were £2 for the stuffing. It was £2.50 online and £4 in the shop. And she said, this is ridiculous. So, you know, we'll see if we can get the same deal there's a new viewpoint here as well, by the way. Whether we can get the same deal for... Is that the viewpoint there, by the way? Or is that something else? No, that's something else. Here's the viewpoint down here, where I'm going anyway. So we'll try and get through there. So, in fact, I'm going to pull over to it and we'll do the viewpoint. And just block the whole road. We'll do the viewpoint. Yeah, so the stuffing was so we said to them, can we do it online? The stuffing online. And they said yes, of course you can. We can do the same deal. But if she hadn't had a mobile phone or a deal or something similar, you'd have ended up paying the £4 for it, which I probably kind of covers the cost. It's at the Naples port that we're at. Kind of covers the cost, if that makes sense, but it doesn't cover the cost. And I find that really annoying. That they're in that situation where they're paying less. They're paying such higher rates than those that are not. And you know, when my wife, who doesn't shop online very often, or does usually through me, if that makes sense, I would have missed out on the offers that were there. So unfortunately, those people who don't, or of a certain generation or older, aren't getting those opportunities to get the cheaper deals because they don't shop online. But they should get them because the shops aren't charging as much. I know it's economies of scale, isn't it? It's economies of scale. God, that was a proper economics lecture, wasn't it? And we just went on there. Yes, economics. That was the one. Yeah. No, but it's a thought, isn't it? You know, there would be more jobs for people if we all did. It's balance, isn't it? Work it out, peoples. Work it out. If I can work it out, then you can work it out. So I think these cars are all piling up because I'm blocking the road. I'm yawning as well. I know I'm yawning. Please don't tell me that I've just been hit by that trailer thing there. No, I've not. Thank God for that. Right. Right, round this corner. Shit! Well, you hit me. Come on, then. Move. Wow. They definitely hit me there, by the way. Not the other way around. Because I didn't get into trouble. I didn't get any damage. I didn't get any points against me, if that makes sense. I didn't get billed for that one. It's definitely them over me. Yeah, you could stay there. I'm going to get in here. Alright, so here we go. We're on the this is desperate, this. I'm on sleepy time. So I've got my guys ready for his little sleep. And we're about to board a boat by a dock. This could get dangerous. Brace yourselves. I don't think it's going to get that dangerous because I can actually see it here. But, you know, can you imagine? I could have gone right off into the sea here. Or drove through the back of the boat. Getting tired, find somewhere to sleep. Here we go. Checking the mirror to see if I'm in position. I am in position. Press enter to see the places to travel to. And we need to travel to... Was that the one? Calgary we're going to? No, we're not going to Barcelona. And we're not going to that. We're going to Calgary. That's where we're going. Embark. 14 hours. A good long sleep as well. On the way with our pressure tanks. Polaris lines. Right. Parking brake is on. Turn that parking brake off. Lights are on. It is 5:15 a.m. Good time. We've got 12... oh, bit of rain. We've got 12 kilometres to go. Here's this turning I blooming hate. I believe. No, it's not. It's not the one I hate. Oh, rain is coming down properly. Gotta love a bit of rain. Lovely. And we're on to go. And we're round. And we're down. And we're going. Love this. 13 minutes to go, 11 kilometres. We're fully rested. Lots of fuel left. And we're going to chuck ourselves in here and we'll find somewhere to rest up for the night. Look, the sun is starting to come through. Look at this. We can see the pinks of the skies coming through. It's lovely. Starting to break in the sky. Let's put the windscreen wipers on a bit faster. No automatic windscreen wipers here. It's old school. Oh, lightning! Oh, it was the Thunder Buddies, wasn't it? From Ted. I can't remember the song. How the song went. Something about being Thunder Buddies for life and stuff, wasn't there?
Tenersi a destra e poi
Yeah.
voltare a destra.
And this turning up here, please stay green. Stay green. No, not going to happen. We're just trundling in for the final run here. Making it in to the place. Listen to the rain. Lovely. Bouncing off the truck. I can hear them bouncing off the metallic surfaces. It's lovely. Oh wow, that lightning is just amazing. Seen a lot of rain actually in Italy. A lot of precipitation. And off we go.
Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra.
And into this one here.
Voltare a sinistra.
And we're almost there. Now this is our final stop. Oh,
È stato un bel viaggio.
I did feel a bit. It did feel a bit sloppy on the road there for a minute there. Now I'm going to see where we are position-wise. That's us in. I'm using that mirror there in the centre just to get myself positioned over here for the handling of jobs and when I'm parking on things. Okay, so we're parking round the back. So which way do I want to go? I want to go to my my right, so that I can reverse to looking over my left shoulder. That's where I want to be. So we'll do that. And then we'll need to find somewhere to stop and have a rest from the day. Or a rest from the rain for a little bit. Or at least have a park up and have a break for a bit. Right, okay. There we go. Let's keep going over here like that. Dunk dunk. Out the window in the rain. Getting a wet head. I love the fact I haven't opened the window in the truck. We're just doing this through the special nature of the truck. I think I need to swing faster and earlier. Just thinking this out loud. Faster and earlier. Is that right? What do you think? Do you think I'm being a bit slow in my turning? Yeah, I think I was. I think I was causing myself my own problems. Right. I'm just going to bring it forward now. I'd kind of like to do it at some point in Awana. You know, the sort of a straight in. I'm sure I have in at least one episode in the millions that I've done. Sometimes I just feel like I could do better with it. There we go. We're in. Oh, actually, it's not bad that at all. That's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Engine off. Press the enter key. Let's dump the load. Excellent job. Decent money. Decent journey. Decent manoeuvring. I'm happy with that. Look at this. Elite. I think there's another. I do think there's another level to this, by the way. I think it's like super elite, special, legend, something like that. Anyway, right. Let's hit the continue button. Let's see if we can find somewhere to spend the night. Now, at this point, there must be somewhere we can stay. There's a garage there. I don't really want to stay at the garage if I can help it. Is there somewhere close by that I can? Oh, there's loads of places. There's a hotel over here. We're going to do a bit of reversing into. Yeah, let's make our life difficult. Let's go to the hotel because it's 25 kilometers away. Let's do the hotel. Let's make my life difficult here, and we'll drive there for fun. So, oh, sun's come right out. Oh, because of course it's unloaded and loaded the truck. I forgot that. I have to go round the back.
Mettiamoci
I just in my brain there, just not working. I love the fact that there's a bit of rain still dripping down the windscreen. Because it must have rained for ages. Look at the sun coming through this. It's a lovely rain effect, by the way. I've got to admit that's a really cool looking rain effect. Very, very realistic in its look. Right. Okay.
voltare a sinistra.
I think we're alright. Having a good look around there. Spinning my head backwards and forwards. Okay. A bit of rain on the windscreen. On the windows still. Oh, just dripped up off. Just dripped off. Right, let's go. I think we're good. It's quite interesting because you still have the trailer, of course, once you leave. So it's not like you're just taking loads backwards and forwards. I do like the trailers though. I'm quite impressed with this as a feature. I do want them on them. That's what I need. A low one. As I say, give me a suggestion in the comments below what you think I should be getting if I do decide to get another trailer soon. What trailer should I be getting? Can I swap trailers mid-game as well? Or do I have to be in a garage to do that? That's another question, by the way. Can I just choose another trailer and have somebody, like, magically drop it off?
Alla rotatoria, prendere la prima uscita. Uscire adesso.
Okay. Ploughing down the road. Down 50. Okay, down 50. I'm trying to behave myself, but I can't help myself. I like looking out the window sometimes. It's kind of naughty, but as I say, I try not to move away from the immersion of the whole thing. But sometimes some of the scenery is just so worth it. And this is the one down here at the bottom of there. That's where we're going to. There's a hotel, I think it is. So I'm going to have to go into the hotel, park the trailer, and then reattach the trailer. So that's going to be a bit of fun. Looks like I've been here before.
Voltare a destra.
Staying green for the moment. Yeah, looks like I've been here before.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
And then down the bottom of here, round the corner, we have a hotel around here. Is this it? This is our hotel here. Oh, there's plenty of parking spaces, and you won't even have to unhook this. Look, there's big long parking spots right there. So we'll come in. You idiot! You knew I was going to do that. I knew I wasn't. I didn't know I was going to do that, but I didn't. I'm. What's an idiot? Seriously, coming at that, not that angle was bad. Right. So we'll throw the truck in one of these. I'll try and make it square as well. All right. Let's have a look out the window. Let's be good. Let's be very good indeed. We'll have a look at our hotel in a minute, see what it looks like. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll do. It's a pretty dull-looking hotel, isn't it? I mean, we're surrounded by roads. Oh, there's a little play area for kids, I'm guessing, and there's not. Well, I wouldn't call an awful lot of. There isn't an awful lot of places to, I don't know, eat there. Maybe. There's obviously some kind of thing in the facility itself. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you wouldn't have to sleep in the truck. You could take the hotel if you wanted for the night. But that's the general gist of where we're at. But anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye now.